Nationwide manhunt for escaped prisoner Robbie Kadu continues, and special needs students celebrate passing SEA. Good evening. I am Nicole Williams-Wilson, and you're locked into Tobago Updates television news for Monday, 6th July 2026. Now to our top story. Police are hunting for two masked men who robbed a bar in Wim over the weekend on Saturday, July 4th. The two masked men armed with guns stepped out of a grey Nissan on Saturday evening and immediately targeted the bar. Investigators revealed that the getaway vehicle used fake license plates in what is being termed by authorities as a crime of opportunity. Police has, however, recovered items of evidentiary value, and Senior Superintendent Rodel Kirk says major developments continue to unfold in the case. This is not the first time that the bar has been robbed. In May 2024, CCTV captured a single masked person entering the cash register inside the unoccupied Playway booth. Superintendent Kirk notes that serious crimes in Tobago actually remain below last year's statistics. Still, he admits that this recent spate of robberies is worrying. No arrests have been made so far. Officers are actively tracking the suspects and urging business owners to remain vigilant. Anyone with information should call Tobago Police immediately. A nationwide manhunt intensifies tonight as it enters its third day, as escaped prisoner Robbie Kadu, facing murder charges, remains on the run. Kadu escaped from the Arima facility on Friday, July 3rd, but the incident was reported on Saturday, July 4th via a social media post. Around 7:15 p.m. during treatment for an undisclosed medical issue at the Arima Health Facility in the Accident and Emergency Department, Robbie Kadu slipped away from his guards around 7:15 p.m. on Friday. The exact mechanics of how he escaped remain unclear. Reports indicate that Kadu was last seen wearing a red t-shirt and light blue pants. His last known address is in Princestown, South Trinidad. He faces trial for murder, attempted murder, and wounding with intent. The Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force joined the search yesterday, and soldiers are now working alongside police and prison specialist units to locate him. The police service urges the public not to approach the suspect, as he should be considered armed and dangerous. The TTPS service is also issuing a stern warning to citizens. Anyone who shelters or helps Kadu faces severe criminal charges, as harboring a fugitive carries a penalty of up to 7 years in prison. Officials say providing food, clothes, or transportation is a major crime. If you see Kadu, call 999, 555, or 800 TIPS immediately. The secondary entrance assessment results brought tears of joy to many across Tobago last week. But for one St. Andrew's Anglican primary graduate, his success is that with dedication, passion, and the right support, no barrier is too high. Alia Balgobing has more on the inspiring story of Gabe Seaforth.
Graduation day is a milestone for any young student, but for Gabe Seaforth, it is a testament to perseverance. Gabe, who is autistic, was a stage at St. Andrew's Anglican Primary School, knowing his hard work paid off. He is officially headed to his first choice school, Goodwood High.
Because I passed the SEA examination and I graduated yesterday. So now, Goodwood High School is my first choice.
And how does it feel going there?
It makes me kind of feel calm, and might go there to make new friends.
Okay.
And meet new teachers.
While Gabe thrived visually, shining brightly in art and playing the double-second steel pan, the academic journey towards SEA required extra long hours and customized support. His mother, Roxanne Moore Seaforth explains that navigating conventional testing formats meant translating the world in a way that clicked for Gabe.
Well, for one, comprehension. He is really good at ELA, grammar, spelling, all those. But for comprehension, because some of the questions can vague, and for persons with, or autistic persons rather, sometimes they interpret this different from us. So even the poems, so sometimes those questions I had to break them down. So those are some of the challenges. I had to work extremely harder with him on those.
But academia is just one facet of this multi-talented young man. Gabe is an avid sportsman, recently placing second in golf at the Special Olympics. With a mind full of creative business ideas and a drive to share his artwork with the world, his mother says this is only the beginning of Gabe's entrepreneurial journey.
Gabe, he also plays golf. He's into basketball and football. So I would like to see Gabe get into the Special Olympics. And the one that was just held, we took part in golf and he placed second. So I would like to explore that some more. I would also like for Gabe to become an entrepreneur, because I would like to say Gabe is a walking business. He tells me, Mommy, I want to sell my art, and I would like that for him.
As Gabe prepares to step into the hallways of Goodwood High School, he stands as a beacon of hope for differently abled children across Tobago, proving that with a fair support system, your first choice is always within reach. Reporting for Tobago Updates Television News, I am AMPLIA Balgobin.
Up next, Tobago students face uncertainty over new youth fund caps.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. It's who we are at the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people, and its progress. And today, we're going even further. We're deepening our commitment to the region, continuing to invest in the networks, services, and digital solutions that move Caribbean businesses forward. Whether you are a mid-sized business or multinational player, we bring you resilient connectivity, personalized service, and tailored IT solutions, all powered by local teams that truly have your back. We're here to help you navigate challenges, grow, and achieve your goals with practical solutions, reliable networks, and a partnership rooted in trust and your long-term success. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Coming up, hot plates, cold drinks, and chilled vibes were the order of the month in Antigua and Barbuda. Top chefs, tasty menus, influencers, and foodies. The boxes were ticked, kitchens buzzing, and grills fired up. It's the one and only Antigua and Barbuda Culinary Month with Caribbean Passport TV on this station.
Stay tuned for what's coming next.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, where innovation meets excellence and service reigns supreme. Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces. At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style. Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business. Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products. It's about relationships. It's about you. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Tobago updates, we keeping it true. Oh gosh, Tobago updates. On the screen, there we go. You're home for October, can't even show. From the big stage, shine to the roll line. We bring Tobago to the world in real time. Tobago updates, Tobago updates. Carnival 2026, we set the pace. Wave your flag, anywhere you're there, anywhere. Island love, trimming all around you. Yeah. Big king long, come to the rhythm start. Tobago updates.
Thank you for staying with us. Applications are now open for the newly established Youth Development Fund, a Tobagonian initiative providing financial assistance to higher education students studying outside the island. However, student leaders are calling for more clarity on how the grant will operate. Jules Green George has more details.
The Division of Youth Empowerment and Sport officially launched the fund on July 1st, targeting students aged 16 to 35. The grant covers essential costs like transportation, rent, groceries, and books for those enrolled in recognized institutions beyond Tobago's shores. Eligible applicants must maintain a minimum GPA of 3.0, present residency and financial statements, and submit a brief statement of need. While the initiative is being praised, regional student leaders point to existing hurdles in similar programs across the Caribbean. CARICOM Youth Ambassador and Tobago Students Association President Luke Trim highlights the common barriers students face regionally.
So from a regional perspective, we have observed that in other islands, although the support is there, the issue comes down to accessing it. So sometimes you might go as a student, probably from St. Vincent or even Barbados, to access these government grants. And it's a huge runaround. It's a long process.
Trim, who initially discussed support avenues with Chief Secretary Farley Augustine in 2023, emphasizes that student travel costs alone can rapidly accumulate, with some part-time students spending up to $1,200 weekly on regional flights when ferry schedules conflict with class times. While students welcome the fund's continuous application process, specific financial limits remain unconfirmed.
Everybody's wondering, how much can I ask for? What's the cap? Is it that the grant is going to be in a range of $15,000 to $20,000? Is this a grant that we can access per semester or per year? These are the questions that we would like to be answered to really find out how best we can access this Youth Development Fund.
Physical applications can be submitted on the second floor of the division's main office in Scarborough or completed through their official online platforms. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
A major milestone for Tobago's aviation sector is approaching as the new terminal at the ANR Robinson International Airport undergoes final operational readiness checks. Senator the Honorable Eliza Coe, Minister of Transport and Civil Aviation, recently led a comprehensive site tour of the facility. Joining him were the Honorable Farley Chavez Augustine, Chief Secretary of the Tobago House of Assembly, and Mr. Aaron Henry, Chairman of the Airports Authority of Trinidad and Tobago. The high-level delegation focused on evaluating the terminal's capacity, streamlining processing workflows, and ensuring all standard operating protocols are seamlessly integrated. Officials from both the Ministry of Transport and Civil Aviation and the Airports Authority were also on hand to review infrastructure progress. With the terminal building now fully certified and officially handed over to the Airports Authority, stakeholder coordination has intensified to complete final outfittings. Officials confirmed that a definitive opening date is firmly on the horizon, positioning Tobago to significantly boost its tourism footprint and expand regional air connectivity in the upcoming weeks. Regional self-reliance dominates the legislative agenda as CARICOM leaders pivot toward urgent economic renewal. Opening the 51st regular meeting in St. Lucia, heads of government confronted a stark reality. Global external shocks are driving up local costs. Here's Jewel Green George with more in this report.
The shared strategic mandate of highest importance across the bloc is a unified push for agricultural sovereignty. CARICOM Secretary General Dr. Carla Barnett announced that the flagship regional agricultural strategy, previously aimed at a 25% import reduction by 2025, is officially extended to 2030 to solidify systemic changes.
This strategy, which has the objective of reducing food imports and strengthening food security, has seen increased investment in and technical support to agriculture across the community.
Dr. Barnett highlighted that successive disruptions, such as the devastation of Jamaican farmlands by Hurricane Beryl and last year's Hurricane Melissa, prove that single-nation responses are no longer sustainable. Instead, the Secretary General challenged the 15-member bloc to leverage current disruptions into deep structural progress.
We should see the prevailing volatility and disruption not as a barrier to progress, but as an opportunity to reaffirm, through decisive action, our commitment to the ideals and aspirations of the revised Treaty of Chaguaramas.
Incoming CARICOM Chairman and St. Lucia Prime Minister Philip Pear backed the call, stressing implementation must move from conference rooms to local realities. He issued a stern warning to regional leaders, emphasizing that history will judge their ability to secure a cohesive economic space.
History may forgive us for disagreements. It may even forgive us for delay, but it will never forgive us for failing to create a stronger, safer, fairer, and more united Caribbean community.
As business sessions continue through July 8th, the mandate remains clear. Execution must happen at the national parliamentary level to ensure regional survival. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
The news will continue in a moment, but why wait? You can follow every story, every update all the time, join the conversation, and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Don't miss a beat, we'll be right back.
Okay. 335, 336, 337, 338, 339.
Counting on your fingers again. No wonder you lose your business.
Grandpa, thanks for helping me start over.
You not lucky in business, you know. As a child, you tried to sell hog plum. That failed. As a teenager, you and your boyfriend tried to break into the jewelry business. But hey, where that boy end up?
He live in Aruka in the Grove. The golden one.
Oh, child, if you want to get into business, you have to have your financial records intact. But hey, do you know your numbers?
Of course, 624. 333.
No, child, your numbers, your ratios, your equity ratios. You have a financial handicap.
What?
You need to see somebody about that. Anderson.
Who?
Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago, they offer tax and accounting services. They know about financial management.
Grandpa, I started this business with nothing.
And nothing is what you will end up with unless you call Anderson Services. Here.
Okay, this card is nice.
Yeah.
What's this?
Your rental fee. Have business will pay rent. Hot and groovy in the soca party.
Coming up, Barbados kicks off festival season with Crop Over, where you can live like a local. Moments of discovery and joy during Culinary Month in Antigua and Barbuda. Find that hero within you. As these women of vision share their stories of success, Caribbean Passport TV, your guide to what's happening in the region, here on this station.
Step out of my dreams to my real life. Girl, I wanna know you feel like, yeah. Come closer to me, let the stars align, yeah. In the middle of the night, you bring the sunshine. Miss Lady, she have a pot on the fire, burn a flame when she cooking.
Welcome back. Martinique has officially joined the Caribbean community as its 7th associate member. marking a historic step towards deeper regional integration. The membership formally took effect on June 16, 2026. The milestone follows an associate membership agreement signed in February 2025. The process was finalized in June 2026 when the government of the French Republic submitted the official instrument of accession, bringing the agreement on CARICOM's privileges and immunities into full force. Martinique is set to make its official debut this week at the 51st regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government. The high-level summit is being hosted in St. Lucia from July 5th to 8th, 2026, where regional leaders will formally welcome the French territory into the CARICOM family. As an associate member, Martinique will be able to attend heads of government meetings and participate in deliberations of CARICOM's various ministerial councils, strengthening political, cultural, and economic ties between the island and the rest of the Anglophone majority Caribbean bloc. Registration pathways are now open for Tobago's incoming Form 1 students, marking the official transition from the secondary school class of 2031. Parents and guardians must complete registration across the island's 9 secondary institutions. These include Bishop's High School, Signal Hill Secondary, Scarborough Secondary, Mason Hall Secondary, Goodwood Secondary, Roxborough Secondary, Speyside High, Harmon's School of Seventh-day Adventists, and the Pentecostal Light and Life Foundation High School. Education officials urge families to closely monitor school-specific online registration deadlines, as several pre-registration portals are already active. While registering in person, parents must present both original documents and copies. Required paperwork includes SCA placement slips. Although due to SCA results distribution via an online portal, it means that students did not receive physical placement slips, electronic birth certificates, and immunization cards, and passport-sized photos. Individual institutions are all enforcing strict student dress codes. Scheduled orientation and seating times are required, as well as various fees. The weather report when we return.
Step out of my dreams to my real life. This girl, I wanna know you feel like, yeah. Come closer to me, let the stars align, yeah. In the middle of the night, you bring the sunshine. Miss Lady, she have a pot on the fire, burn a flame when she cooking.
And I have never, ever tried anything from the dirt oven.
Let's go to the backyard dirt oven on a Thursday. Here now, talk about authentic. On entry, I felt at home. I felt like I was going to visit my loving grandmother on a weekend. The kind of weekend where she showers you with love, stories, and food. This place is a home away from home. And just like I would do at home, I pop the question, what you had to eat day? And boom, coconut drops. Boom, bread. Boom, garlic bread, boom, hops, boom, coconut tart, boom, jam tart, and boom, something they call nuts. And just like that, Mistress Baker was ready to pop them in the oven. And don't worry, she had some help. And while we was waiting, I said, let me hear from Mistress Baker herself.
Well, we've been operating for a couple of years now. We started, this was a COVID project. We operate strictly on Tuesdays. Tuesdays only. You don't keep stock. We only sell on Tuesdays.
Such a sweet lady. Hey, Olia, it's ready. When last you see a nice golden brown bread, sir? Backyard bakery for the win. Olia, a GT. I finally get me the oven bread with a little extra goodies on the side. You might be asking, where they're located? They are located on Bukuru, right on Nightingale Avenue, right before Racetrack Wheels if you're coming from town. Just look for the green hedge. You can't miss it. Pause. Check out the menu day one time. Honestly, guys, this is an experience I will never forget. It's a home away from home, a place filled with love, life, and most importantly, good bread.
From the reef to the road. From the reef to the road. Tobago calling. Sweet vibes, sweet wine, everybody falling. We bring the culture straight to you. Tobago updates, we keeping it true. Oh gosh. Tobago updates. On the screen, here we go. You're home for October, can't even show. From the big stage shine to the valley road line. We bring Tobago to the world in real time. Tobago updates. Tobago updates. Carnival 2026. We said the pace. Wave your flag. Anywhere you're there. Island love, trimming all around you. Picking love, come for the rhythm start. Tobago updates, Caribbean art.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, buljoil, sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
Coming up, Barbados kicks off festival season with Crop Over, where you can live like a local. Moments of discovery and joy during Culinary Month in Antigua and Barbuda. Find that hero within you. As these women of vision share their stories of success. Caribbean Passport TV, your guide to what's happening in the region, here on this station.
Welcome back. Every day we bring you closer to the issue that matters most. For our social media poll today, we asked, with a recent increase in brazen robberies targeting our local businesses and communities across Tobago, how secure do you currently feel in your neighborhood? 33% voted not safe at all, very concerned. 67% voted somewhat anxious, taking extra precautions. And 0% voted still feel secure, unchanged. Remember, your voice counts too. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and join the conversation by voting in our daily polls. Now for a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight, initially cloudy but settled conditions will give way for a few showers after midnight. There is a medium 40% chance of heavy shower or thunderstorm developing in a few areas. Minimum temperatures are forecast to drop to 25 degrees Celsius at Piaco and to 26 degrees Celsius at Crum Point. Tomorrow, Tuesday, expect cloudy conditions with intermittent showers during the morning, which will gradually give way to sunny, hazy, and breezy conditions by early afternoon. However, there remains a 40% chance of a heavy shower or thunderstorm in few areas. Residents are reminded that gusty winds as well as street and flash flooding are possible in heavy downpours. The heat index is forecast to register at 35 degrees Celsius across both Piaco and Crum Point. Seas are moderate, with waves in open waters measuring 2.0 to 2.5 meters, while waves in sheltered areas remain below 1.0 meter. For those monitoring the tides on Tuesday, in Port of Spain, high tides are at 8:35 a.m. and 9:12 p.m., with low tides at 2:41 a.m. and 2:38 p.m. In Scarborough, high tides are at 8:42 a.m. and 9:12 p.m., with low tides at 2:30 a.m. and 2:45 p.m. Sunrise is at 5:48 and sunset is at 6:32. And that's all the time we have for tonight's Tobago Updates News. Have a great night. Let's recap the headlines. Bar in Wim robbed again. Nationwide manhunt for escaped prisoner Robbie Kadu. And special needs student celebrates passing SEA.